The Battle of Bregalnica was a major and decisive engagement fought during the Second Balkan War between the Kingdom of Serbia and the Kingdom of Bulgaria, taking place from June 30 to July 9, 1913, along the Bregalnica River in the region that is now part of North Macedonia. The origins of the conflict lay in the dissatisfaction of Bulgaria with the spoils of the First Balkan War, in which the Balkan League, composed of Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece, and Montenegro, had defeated the Ottoman Empire and liberated vast territories. A secret pre-war agreement had tried to divide Macedonia between Serbia and Bulgaria, but disagreements about the precise demarcation escalated as Serbian and Greek armies occupied more ground than Bulgaria had anticipated. Convinced it had been cheated out of its fair share of Macedonia, Bulgaria decided to resolve the dispute militarily. On the night of June 29 to June 30, Bulgarian forces launched a sudden and unannounced attack against both Serbian and Greek positions without a formal declaration of war, hoping to seize the initiative and deliver a rapid blow that would force their opponents to negotiate from a position of weakness. The battle began with the Bulgarian 4th and 5th armies crossing the Bregalnica River, overwhelming Serbian outposts, and threatening to encircle parts of the Serbian 1st Army under General Petar Bojovic. Despite the shock of the initial assault, the Serbian command, led by Crown Prince Alexander and the experienced Chief of Staff Radomir Putnik, quickly organized a robust defense and mobilized reserves. Serbian reinforcements, including elements of the 2nd and 3rd armies, poured into the area, establishing defensive lines and preparing for a counterattack. Heavy fighting unfolded around key positions such as Stip, Krivolak, and the hills overlooking the Bregalnica Valley. The Bulgarians attempted repeated frontal assaults to break through the Serbian center and seize control of the Vardar Valley, which was vital for movement and logistics, but their attacks often faltered due to strong Serbian entrenchments and coordinated artillery fire. The Serbian army, benefiting from interior lines and better communication between its units, gradually stabilized the situation and began launching methodical counterattacks that drove the Bulgarians back across the river. In several sectors, fighting degenerated into brutal hand-to-hand combat, with soldiers engaged at close quarters in trenches and rocky terrain under the oppressive summer heat. Bulgarian forces were hampered by insufficient supplies, exhausted troops, and growing confusion in their high command about whether to keep pressing the offensive or consolidate their gains. By July 8, the momentum had shifted decisively in favor of Serbia, and the Bulgarians were forced into a general withdrawal. The Serbians pressed the advantage, inflicting further casualties and capturing prisoners and material. Estimates of losses vary, but Bulgarian casualties likely exceeded 20,000 killed, wounded, or missing, while the Serbian army suffered between 16,000 and 17,000 casualties. The outcome of the Battle of Bregalnica proved catastrophic for Bulgaria's strategic ambitions. Not only did it destroy hopes for a quick victory over Serbia, but it also undermined Bulgarian morale and left its forces vulnerable to offensives from Greece and Montenegro. Moreover, the scale of the defeat alarmed neighboring Romania, which soon entered the war against Bulgaria, seizing southern Dobruja and threatening Sofia itself. The battle's impact was both military and diplomatic. It definitively reversed the Bulgarian offensive and set the stage for the collapse of Bulgarian resistance on multiple fronts. In the months that followed, Bulgaria was forced to negotiate peace under highly unfavorable terms. The Treaty of Bucharest, signed in August 1913, redistributed much of the disputed territory to Serbia, Greece, and Romania, leaving Bulgaria embittered and isolated, a legacy that would feed further instability in the Balkans on the eve of the First World War. The Battle of Bregalnica remains the largest and most costly clash of the Second Balkan War, a testament to both the determination and the heavy price paid by the armies involved.